Hello, vicarious mercenaries, proxy ninjas, and pop culture PhDs. Welcome to the Rec Room for our usual Tomb for Tuesday outing. We're back. We're going to do some Tomb Raider Remastered tonight. Hope all is well. Initial shout out already to Chairman who has joined us. He's got the early bird chime in over there on YouTube. So, what's going on around here? Well, little this, little that. I guess I'm kind of running out of sticky notes because I had to actually put some stuff in Notepad here, which would probably be the more useful thing to do instead of wasting the sticky note for every other show. But, I work in another room and have a tendency to just write things down as I'm thinking about it rather than typing it out and have to move it over or whatever. But anyway, I digress. So, those of you who are regulars, you know the drill, but if you're new to the Rec Room, this is your virtual hangout for creative project updates, pop culture commentary, and deep dives into franchises that inspire any of the above. So, yeah, we like action, we like combat, strategy, all that kind of stuff. So, get a little mix variety of those things throughout the week. Everybody welcome except bots. But yeah, chatters, lurkers, welcome. We're on multiple platforms. We're on Twitch, YouTube, Odysee, and Pilled. Not necessarily in that order. Not that that matters. But I've got all the chats up, so you're welcome to chat, welcome to lurk, kick back, relax while I attempt to do a first blind playthrough through some things. In this case, Tomb Raider 2. Um, but yeah, first up, shout out to Sheriff Hector over on Pilled. Got the Lone Wolf Red Pill thing going on over the last show or two. But also, we've got some new follows. So thank you for the new follow on Odysee. And thank you to the new follow over on Twitch. And I don't normally do this, but it actually got me thinking about something. So I don't call out by username when we have new follows. Why? Because it's kind of inconsistent across the platforms. It's about 50-50 as far as platforms where I can actually see who follows. And it's weird. It's not between the mainstream and the alt. So both Twitch and Pilled are the most transparent where I can see followers, and then Odysee and YouTube are the most opaque in which I can't see that stuff. So I kind of have taken this default approach to that if I can't see, I'm just going to be consistent because some people may want to retain their anonymity. That's fine. I'm not trying to put anybody on the spot. It's just, but I want to do my part to express appreciation for everybody who's been hanging out with us, especially since we're coming up on the 2 year mark, which is crazy. But in this one case, there's a story which obviously I can't really get into. But when I saw the follow on Twitch, it is the famous slash infamous Captain Skittles. So if he's watching, so I know he's a family of a friend, and there's a pretty funny story that somebody relayed to me. So it's actually pretty cool to have him following us too. So I think he does a lot of Sea of Thieves stuff and things like that. So welcome aboard. um, but yeah, I just thought I'd mentioned kind of the reason. So in some cases, I'm trying to make sure I give everybody covered across the platforms, and I know in Pilt's case, it's kind of tough because from a network and a bandwidth standpoint, I can't always see who's coming in or out from a numbers standpoint because it starts to bog down the rig. But unless somebody chats, I don't know. So at least by knowing who at least popped in, I can at least share out the love that way. But at least on the other cases, people are usually chatting. That's how I know they're there. Otherwise, I don't know who's here. But anyway, everybody's appreciated. Glad to have you. And I don't have too much to dive into tonight, but it's been a hat trick of a day. Got a little bit on each of the major projects done today. I got some writing, got some audio recording done, and been working on some 3D render stuff. I mean, it takes a long time to get, it's probably a better part of a couple weeks for me to get a full-blown character render, between getting character set up, background set up. So I'm just now finishing some character stuff for a character that's in one of the games that we're playing right now. And I don't have a timeline deadline when that'll be available, but making progress. So that's pretty much it. And then diving into pop culture, and it's kind of actually interesting. Chairman, you're talking about the thing I was going to bring up of what little I could say, because there's not a whole lot in the pop culture space. Those of you know, it's like, I want to try to find some positive stuff to reflect on, but there isn't much. So I was going to mention the two things that are doing abysmally right now are Snow White and Assassin's Creed Shadows, which, Chairman, you're saying the newest version of Assassin's Creed is pretty cool. You don't know why everyone's giving it such a bad rating. Oh, so you're saying the opposite then. So, well, if you're enjoying it, that's good. I think the biggest issue with Assassin's Creed is that a lot of the agenda-driven stuff has this propensity to revise history, and I think a lot of the concern is the cultural aspect. So I guess going into it blind, I probably wouldn't know anything either, whether it's good or bad. I've just never gotten into Assassin's Creed games. I was in you know, I was working retail in the gaming industry when I think Assassin's Creed hit the market, and there was such a mystery behind it about what's going on here. And then I don't know if that mystery and that appeal wore off, and therefore I never really got into it. But obviously they've gone all over the place for different time periods and set pieces for that franchise. So that's good if you're enjoying it. You know, it is important, and that, you know, I'm glad you bring up a, you know, a positive review in that sense. Like I said, that's why I try not to just follow the leader, because yeah, there is a lot of negative stuff going on there, and there's already enough people talking about what they don't like about it, about certain things. Even if I agree from a principle standpoint, I just don't think it's necessarily healthy to be sitting here and being a wet blanket the whole time. So I wish I had more positive things to point to, but it's just been tough to find things that resonate. So you're saying a pretty good game. They've got a ninja and samurai, and the only one with a hidden blade you believe at the moment can use is the ninja, which is a female. Okay, yeah. So I mean, that would almost be enough to sell me, you know. But it's just that I know it's an Assassin's Creed game, so therefore, you know, probably wouldn't go out of my way. But speaking of strong female lead, we're gonna get back into Tomb Raider here, and we're on episode 19, which I called Monastery Mania, because we actually got halfway through a level last time. The Tibetan foothills took quite a bit of time, and the monastery's still got some work ahead. And also, actually, one other asterisk to the pop culture thing. So I try to do my best to follow back where applicable, you know, on the platforms. And since we've had some people pop in on Twitch, it's been kind of cool that I've been seeing other people on. So I've been able to catch, you know, some of the Turtle streams, some Tomb Raider streams, and a few others. So I appreciate that some other people have joined, and it's given me a chance to find some other people to check out when I have time. So I'm not somebody who has a lot of time to consume media, so therefore it almost feels like unfair or kind of one-sided. So I'm glad I've had time, you know, the last week to pop in a little bit just to see what some other people are doing. So that's been kind of cool. But anyway, let's get some audio going here, because I know I'm missing something. And let's go with that. Oh yes, and there's a system update, which we will not resolve at the moment. We will take care of that later. Yes, it's so critical for all these single-player games that we have the system up to date. Not. Okay. So, of course, we are on number 2 in the Barkhang. Is it the barking or the barking? Is it the barking monastery? Does it bark at you? Or is it hang bark? Decoratively. Okay, I know there's something coming up here, an area with a couple traps. So I did run across this thing. We found a switch or something on the other side that needs an item we don't have yet. So thankfully I don't need to waste time running back over there. So in the meantime, though, I probably would have dropped down there, and that probably would have killed me. You know, getting a little sketchy here on some health items, so I got to be careful here. Now I got to figure out where to go again. So I think I did this as a result of not wanting to tackle the other area yet. Yeah, here's some. Oh, the trap wheels are probably overhead. How are we doing on... So we're missing one of the secrets thus far. Looks like, based on the pickups, we're only about halfway through the level. We found the strong room key, which was not the key we needed for... Okay, so I might be going in here for no good reason. I guess we'll save. Now, what was this room? I think we came in here, we did whatever we needed to do, I think. I think this is a dead end. Unless I overlooked something. Yeah, so there was that room that had the water on the side. Hold on. Okay, I just want to make sure I can't climb over this. Dark corners. Yeah. Okay, that was a waste of time. And what am I looking at for health here? I've got one. Yeah, I've got one health pack left. That's not good. I have to backtrack. Okay, so I went... Or we just came out of there. Maybe it was in here then. So the thing is, we gotta collect prayer wheels or something in order to activate or unlock a couple doors. I couldn't find anything else to do up here. That box seems like it could be... Oh, you know what? There is something under there. That's weird. See that little light spot? There is something there. I just didn't figure out what configuration to put this in because... I don't know how to push the box back around to get it there and having the stuff work correctly. And there, if there were another way around to get in through, like, say, this hallway or something... That was a bad waste of a grenade. There'd be a way back in here, but I'm otherwise going to trap myself and not have a way to... Wait a minute. I got an idea. This is our warm-up. Try to figure out the box puzzle. Got an idea. So basically... The problem is I can't push that one any further. Oh, wait. Yes, I can. I can push this, maybe. This is going to be a little weird. Okay. What I need to do... See, I need to push this out there with me on this side of the wall, but I still don't see a way to do that. Huh. Yeah, I can't figure out how to do that. It's not going to let me push it off the ledge. Okay, I'm an idiot. Well, I'll just leave that alone then. Warm-up exercise failed. Okay, so I went in here, swam around, found that there is a switch or something, but we got to drain the water. I've not figured out how to drain the water yet. That leaves this nasty trap section, which I got to figure this out. And there's dudes that are going to come out here in real short order. So let me perhaps get the shotgun. Yeah, I'm going to need a shotgun, I think. So, Chairman, how far into Assassin's Creed are you? Because I wasn't sure when that came out. I just know it's been in the news cycle. All right. So now I got to figure out what's going on here. Yep, now I started attacking them. And I'm going to have to reload already because I'm missing everything. Yeah, I can't afford to do that. Alright, so where's the threshold? If I start here... Yep, there he is. And now I'm out of bullets. So it took me 5 rounds to kill him. And all I get Uzi bullets, or do I get a health pack? Give me grenades. Yay. Alright, so... This is where I don't want to be having to do a zillion save files, but considering I'm down to very marginal health errors, I may have to come back anyway. Alright, so nothing interesting here. And burned. Okay, so... I can drop down there. It's not like it's going to kill me and put me on spikes or anything. I gotta wait for the fire to go out. Of course, it turns on again right after I... Oh, good. That's excellent. Looks like there is a hole only on one side there. Wouldn't surprise me if there is a secret on the other side of that. Alright, there we go. Did that without getting hurt. Alright, so... Getting real testy here. Well, I actually get more time if it goes the other way, so... I was thinking if I want to run down there, though, but there's no reason why I can't do that. Oop, I got clipped. Okay, so... There's nothing to see over here. That's too bad. Going down the slope is not going to help. How does that thing even work? There we go. Yep, we gotta do it again. Here I thought this was going to be more problematic. Okay, at least they give us a freebie on this one. Oh, goody. Ooh, what's that? I see the key. Is there enemies? Enemies? Very nasty place, full of enemies. This might be the key to that other room with the box in it. It's a purplish pinkish key. Alright, so... we got explore all corners. Oh, that clipped me. Gonna wing it. Whoa! Where's this going? There it is. Oh, I got insta-tetanus. It didn't even chomp on me. I just, grazed it, and I fell over and died. Now, I'm working with, like, no... Oh, I got a little bit more health. It's like, I totally would have put the secret behind one of these hallways here, and it did. Oh! Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay. Oh, I can't even run through before it's completely open there. Brilliant. Oh, nice. That'll help. Okay. Let's save that again. There we go. Watch, point of no return. You can't go back the opposite direction. Oh, and we got some ammo. That's good. Oh, that would figure. There's some kind of different timing, it feels like, on these than in the first one. Uh-huh. Of course, now I got camera problems here. And the other thing is, with having two of them, the sound effect is a little difficult to go off of. There we go. Don't go out there. Okay. That's a bit of a sharp spike. There we go. Okay, now we can save again. Don't want to do that anymore. I am not speedrun qualified. Blown away watching some of the glitches and stuff people are doing in this. Ah, that puts us out in the water room. That's interesting. Okay, so now that we're in the water room, what's going to happen after this? So now we know where that goes, so draining the water is going to be less relevant. Oh, yeah, so there's a ladder here, and then there was a normal switch, was it? How did I... What was the... Yeah, I can't... Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, this was just a secret. I can't swim in the... or get to the other room yet, because it's got a fence, I believe, in the way. Yeah, that's what it was. And I don't see any other way in there. Okay. Alright, we got the traps resolved. I haven't figured out this box thing yet, but that's okay. Got the secrets finished. Alright, so I think I gotta back down the hallway. So we only have, what, 1, 2 of the prayer wheels? I don't know, like 5? Alright, so we already put a key in there. I think what we need now is this. Survey says.
No.
Okay, well...
No.
Oh, seriously? So, I've got 2 keys. 1 keyhole that they don't apply to. Where do I go next? Oh, man. Got some exploring to do. Oh, boy. Now I gotta run around. Okay, so that was kind of a reddish color, was it? Pink sort of looking thing. Alright, so I got a purplish key, strong room key, and I haven't found any other keyhole. Oh, you know what? Maybe I needed a key up there at the top of that. Let's go upstairs then. Let's try that. Now maybe we're ready to go up here. More spam calls. Well, you didn't miss anything, but I was asking, though, how far you got with, how far you got with Shadow... Oh, man. I should have saved before doing that. How far you got with Assassin's Creed? Alright, give me the load option anytime now. Okay, so now that I know that's not the solution... There we go. That looked like I stepped off of nothing. Of course, I didn't save like I should have, but oh well. Oh, okay. You were actually watching one of your friends play it. Halfway done. Oh, okay. Alright, here we go. Yep, that looks like a keyhole, so let's see if this is the correct one. No, oh,
No.
I need something else. So I've got 2 keys, an object with an inset object, and a keyhole. And so it means I'm missing 2 keyholes and an object. Good grief. That's smooth. The quest for the keyholes begins. Alright, so let's... Oh, she's supposed to be walking right there. This is going to prove interesting. That was a little weird. I almost thought I saw... Oh. Just the way the model clipped the corner of the camera. I was like, is there a room up there I missed? Okay, so to my knowledge, we've gone everywhere that I can think of. So let me run in here one more time. Oh, you know what? This room is kind of weird. I haven't figured out what's going on here yet. There's like a trap door. Is there any kind of keyhole in here? There's stuff down there. I mean, clearly there's room, like open space. But I don't see a way to do anything. No keyhole, no item. So 2 prayer wheels in place. On one side. Still missing 3 more. That's just fantastic. So nothing to see there. There's a fire. Nope. Fire is... No, fire's up there. Okay, let me revisit the stuff that's here first. Then if I can't find anything, then I'm going to have to go outside, because it did seem like there was another path outside the monastery. Actually, no, I did check that. It just led upstairs or something. Huh. And we got another room. We got the water room. See, that'd be helpful if I knew it. Oh, hold on. Forgot about this area. Where's this go again? Oh, is this the whole mess that took us outside? Yeah, it is. We'll go check this, but... Oh, that was weird. More strange camera clipping there. I don't know what that was. Alright, so this took us where we had to go fight the thugs. Or was this the way out from the thugs? So your friend's name is the Rad Brad, doesn't do lives, does pre-recorded. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, challenges, man, it takes a lot more work to do pre-recorded stuff, I feel. Props to anybody that's got the time to put into that. So I climbed all the way up there for a prayer wheel, and I didn't see anything else. I really don't want to climb all those all over again, so I'm going to do everything but that. Alright, so this, at this point, seems like a dead end. Okay, so that took us up there, out the window. That's where they chased us. Man, those walls are really clipping, or the camera's really causing some distortions there. So there really wasn't anything down here other than a trap to kill you. So nothing to see there that I can tell. Nothing here. Can't get past that to my knowledge. Because if I could, then I could have a way to get all this. Now, obviously, this thing is not a secret then, because I have all 3 of the secrets. It just doesn't seem like there's any way to... Oh, you know what? That looks a little weird. Can I push this one? No, that one can't be pushed. I was going to say, if that one get pushed into this wall here. But there's nothing to see there. So I am not sure what to make of this situation here. I can't push it that way. Yeah, see, I'm still stuck in the same situation. If I pull this out, even if I go this way, I'm not getting back in here. Question is, how did I move that to begin with? I moved it from there to there. Hmm. Let me see here. Oh, I see something I didn't look at yet. Hold on. I don't know if I tried this. Oh, she's not going to be able to. Oh, that's... Nope, maybe she can. I don't think I tried this yet. There we go. Okay. Gonna make me solve the box puzzle. Alright. Now we got a plan. Now this had better be something important other than bullets, but I'm not exactly convinced. Alright, what's under here? Oh, harpoons, really? Harpoons for what? They haven't even had any water hazards.
Uh-huh.
So at this point... Really? There was an achievement for that? So now, there is no way out of here without unconfiguring the boxes, so... And it doesn't seem like there's any other boxes that are movable. All that for some harpoons. Not my idea of a good time. Alright. 2 keys. So that goes up and around. This goes into seemingly a dead-end room. I did not find anything in here that I can recall. Oh, yeah, it goes into the dead end. Seems like I gotta be missing something down here. Oh, what is that? What is that? That looks like there's... Wow, they actually made that illuminated. Just don't understand what the purpose of this room is. what am I missing in here? This is the China shop. This is way too open of a room with nothing to do. No ladder. No keyhole. Can't climb over that. Can't roll. Crouch. I'm at a loss for what this room's purpose is. Alright, anything get on the table? Oh, won't let me on the table? Really? That's interesting. There we go. Oh! It's got an invisible box around it. No ladders, no keyholes, no switches. What about the bookcases? Thanks for putting that in my way. Okay. I'd hate to have to go toward that water funnel again, wherever that was. To find that a second time. So what happens here?
No.
Okay, so I've already used the key there, and nothing to do with a new key. Oh, what? How did I miss that? Guess I wasn't paying attention. There's a keyhole. There, strong room key. Now we save with the correct button. They're gonna give me a health pack soon. No. All that for another key? I have a key which opens a door to another key. Now that better lead... So that's reddish. That might lead to this one over here. Nope, not that room. I'm gonna die. Rooftops key. Gotta be some hostels up here somewhere. Oh goody, fire. Oh, those eyes are animated. That's not creepy. Can this be moved? No. Can I jump up here? Oh goody. Alright, is there a switch around the corner? Oh look, a switch around the corner. Getting predictable. Now I'm gonna have to run. There's no way this isn't timed. Run. Run. No, come on. No. Oh, I'm screwed. Oh, come on. So it's gonna make me jump across these. Oh. You end up right in the middle. Yep, and dead. You have to get the spacing right. You can't just run, walk over them. Lame. So these eyes aren't animated. They didn't animate them until we got upstairs. Oh, hold on. There was other paths it looked like out here. Well, maybe not. Maybe that's just mountain decoration for lack of better design. Okay. Oh, whoa! What's this? Bullets. In here, I thought I might have found a health pack. Nope, did that. Man, that was loud with all the knife noises. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't think, everything kind of comes across balanced to me, but, yeah, some of those are kind of rough. When I was watching somebody speedrunning earlier, they're running past all the enemies, all the dogs squawking, and the bird, or the bullets from the enemies was, like, pretty obnoxious. So, yeah, I can relate. Sorry if, didn't have the means to adjust that one there. Because, I mean, for me, like, this game barely peaks in the green or yellow. Sometimes my voice ends up being louder than the sound effects. Alright, so here we go. Let's not mess this up too many times. Not even going to guarantee I'm getting at this one. Alright, I'm going to get the positioning right. So jump in the middle, jump. Nope. And jump. Yeah, spacing is terrible. Alright, where are we going? I see a ladder. I see possible trap doors. Something else that probably needs an object. What is this?
No.
Yeah, that needs something that we don't have also. So now we have a key for no keyhole and 2 objects that are not yet found. There's a ladder there. There's a switch in there. These idiots again, and I've got no health. Oh no, there's 4 of them. Oh no, I'm just going to have to take the trap door if I can get to it then. Oh, I didn't save after this. Good grief. Do I have to do the circle thing every time? Okay. Yeah, I have no health. I mean, if this goes sideways, and if I end up with even less health, I'm going to have to go further back in the level, and then try to take on enemies without... There's nowhere for me to go. This sucks. Oh, maybe I could hit the ladder before they get there? This is what I gotta do here. No, straight up. Oh, this is not good. Don't fight each other. See, I couldn't do that in that other section. They were on me too fast when there was a ladder. Alright, now I can take the high ground. I want to shoot the guy with the gun, not the guy with the spear. Alright, now everybody's dead. One of you better left a health pack. And I will not jump off the ladder here. Bullets.
Uh-huh.
These guys never drop anything.
Uh-huh.
Ah, finally. Doesn't count for much. No margin for error. Okay. Well, yes, thank you. I see that those are open. Are they timed? And do I need to go over here first? Let's go over here first. creepy eyes aren't animated. Oh, that looks like a long way down. Oh, are you kidding me? This is in that room up that I was just talking about where I couldn't even get to the ladder. So that ladder was just there strictly for the purpose of evading those guys, seems like. Oh, so I guess Ian picking up the bullets. Okay, so what's interesting is this is not actual trap door. Maybe we'll end up having to get there from here. Should be looking. Ah, so now we're in the room that was previously inaccessible. Oh, there's the items. There's the two wall socket things. Need those to get out of here. Oh, I don't even have. What? Oh, that's the way out. Okay. So did both of those drop in here? They did. Okay. Somebody left their Tibetan Rubik's Cube laying around. Okay, so I'm guessing now that we have that, and the fact we have all the secrets, should be close to getting out of here. Okay, so that opened that. Now one of these will go in here somewhere. Gemstones. It's not naturally cut, that's for sure. Okay, so that moved back, but what about the other one? Am I gonna get trapped in here? Oh no. I guess there would have been room to pull it out. This isn't going to help, though. Oh, there's room, I guess. Thought the wheel would have blocked it. I was wrong. Look at that. Alright, anything up in the ceiling? Doesn't look like it. Oh, a prayer wheel. Does it look like there's something up in the ceiling? Oh, it's just a... So, yes, to go back and look at the graphics, yes, that was not normally there. Alright, so that's still only 3, so I stand corrected. We're still missing 2 more prayer wheels. And I'm going to have to take a break after getting this other gemstone in place. Now, at least once you made it all the way through, they don't turn back on, because otherwise you'd be screwed. Maybe the gemstone or something countered and turned that all off. Wasn't there a box in here that's almost... Oh, no, that's the other room. Anyway. Alright, last thing I need is random guys jumping out here. Gonna have to jump. No screams. Gonna have to jump again. That was not a jump, that was a fall. There we go. That is so weird. That is like... I mean, it's obviously possible, but it's not possible from actually jumping from the ledge. She's already stepping on invisible air there. Alright, we'll see what this does next. It might open the door beneath us. Alright, let me put this in, and I'm going to take a quick break here. Leave you with the suspense of what happens next. Ah, the thing beneath the statue. Okay, be right back. Alright, here we go for a new trap door. So Chairman said all these really hard jumps would rip out a normal person's shoulders. I agree 100%. It'd be kind of funny if it were parody in the sense that that actually happens. You know, like, hey, if you miss the jump, their arms sit there, and then the rest of the body goes falling downward. That would be kind of... I think it'd be kind of comical, but the character might not. This may hurt. It hurt a little bit, but we survived. Alright, here we go. When in doubt, save again. Especially when there's no health to work with. Okay. That's a one-way trip. Boulders, anyone? Ah. We have the other side of the... Hey, we're now on the opposite side of the water room. Would you look at that? Oh, switch. I was going to say, that doesn't look like a box I can pull out, so maybe this just turns the water off. Oh, that just opens... so am I going to walk up that? We're going to try, yep. Well, that's one way to do it. We'll just put a box in front of the waterfall. Oh, I gotta push. Okay. Oh, look at that. And just like that, the pool drained. You know, need a small supply of water going in, and... Ouch. It just automatically drained everything else. Okay, so that was the reason why that the movable block was what made it questionable, plus the ladder, I guess. I think we still got one more key. So let's move this. It looks like there's a doorway behind that. we're still short 2 prayer wheels, I think. Okay, let's go around. Oh look, a prayer wheel. Yes, I keep prayer wheels in the bottom of my pool behind movable boxes. Okay, now we have a way out of here with the ladder. And let's check inventory here. So we got 2. There's still 1 more somewhere. So the question is the secret accessible once you shut the water off? Does not look like it. So you'd have to get that one before you shut the water off. Which, I mean, I don't find that to be too much of a problem from a challenge standpoint. There was one that you had one shot at in the Atlantean stuff at the tail end of the first one. You had a breakable platform and quick-footed across, but it was doable. Some of them are just so far out of the way. Like, where are these things? Alright. Expect more dudes to shoot at any point in time here. Alright, so there shouldn't have been anything else down that way, but now the problem is, I don't know where else I haven't gone yet. Still got one more key. Right? Yeah, still have trapdoor key. I'm going to have to look around. I don't know where else there's a trapdoor. So we took care, I mean, I guess if you call this a trapdoor in here. But that was obviously opened by something different altogether. Now we begin the hunt for a trapdoor. Alright, so let's put this one in there. No. Alright, let's put another one in there. So this has got to be the way out of the level, of course, because it's required the most objects that we've not consumed. So yeah, I need one more prayer wheel. Prayer wheel. Alright, let's go find a trapdoor somewhere. Guess it didn't hurt to go back and look at all these areas where we're beginning of the place. Now, I guess the next thing I could do is possibly go upstairs to see if there's anything I've forgotten about. Just gotta remember how to get up there. Alright, so there's still nothing here. Oh, that does look like a door, though. I mean, the fact she doesn't stop running. That's interesting. Alright, how do we get back upstairs? So this is not going to work. No. At least she says no instead of making me dig the key out. Okay. I'm going to hold on. So that probably took me back upstairs. So before I do that, let me make sure there wasn't anything on this side that I'm forgetting. No keyhole, anything laying around here. Dead birds. Bookcases don't mean a whole lot here. So that goes into the room. That's a dead end. We ran across that on the way in. And then there's something on the other side, but I don't remember there being any other keyhole floating around. That'll be a last resort to go outside and explore the outside one more time. I didn't see any other keyhole when we were on the rooftop. Or trapdoor. I don't mind doubling back when it's interesting. This is just kind of like, hey, make sure you remember where you saw everything. I guess in the case of Ninja Gaiden 1, it's like you backtrack a lot, but, you know, there's always different contexts, different enemies. This is just like, hey, keep looking under every carpet and open every book to see if you missed something. Alright, so nothing here. Standing on this, do anything? No. Probably gonna end up cycling something here if I... Oh, we had boulders. Alright, nothing up there. Expired boulder there. Alright, back in... So is this the water room that sucked us in? Yep, so I don't think anything changed here. We'll go around one more time, but I could die in there. I don't think once I'm in there, I don't think I can do anything. Yeah, get over there. Do so before I run out of oxygen, or air. Okay, huh. Hold on. So that was another external area. It seems like that's the way out. Maybe, like, after we go outside. I mean, there's stuff all over the place out there. Oh, that was bad. No, it's water. Never mind. Okay, and this required, I think, a flare, sort of. That's right. Alright, anything else I missed here? Yeah, this guy died in the wall. Can't pick up his goodies. Alright, so we picked up, I think, one of the prayer wheels in here. Nothing else to see in this room. Nothing in this corner. That's where we came up. Alright, so I just circled that whole thing for no real practical reason, other than making sure I didn't miss something. So there's got to be a trapdoor somewhere else. Alright, I think we're pretty much done up there, unless for some reason the water got shut off and you could walk your way around to where the water was pouring in, but that does not seem likely. That is more built around the trap. Oh, there's a door. Oh, is there... Oh my goodness. It's right there in the middle of the floor. Wow. Found it. Never would have looked there. I was about to go outside. Got so busy fighting the guys, it's like you have to run, and then looking at all the doors on the other side of the room or the statue, it's like it's in plain sight. So I just didn't run over there. So that ought to lead to our 5th prayer wheel somehow. Check that out. Found it. Stop looking. She's gonna throw her arm out, stuff out of her backpack. Alright. A rape opportunity to save progress. Boulders, anyone? What kind of hazards await us now? Huh. How about enemies, perhaps? Oh, this looks like boulder territory. Let's go this way first. A switch. The door. Oh, that'll. Horse. This isn't a gun. Can I get out through here? I can. Okay. That's always what I need. Getting hit with a stick in the back of the neck. Alright, so we used the shotgun rounds. Let's try this, maybe. Why don't you drop a health pack, fool? Okay, so I guess this is just the easy way back in here. Oh, man. There's at least another one. Are you guys seriously still not going to give me a health pack? Dang cheapskates. You guys are not of the professional variety. No health packs. Would have been better off not opening the door, but then again, maybe they would have been shooting as I'm coming up out of the vent. Alright, this can't bode well. Screen shaking. Nope, maybe that's just me. Next. Oh, so now here's the area that we were able to see through that upper level fence. Yeah. Where is this? Oh, this goes down pretty deep. Let's not do that yet. This might be kind of steep. Nope, I can get in there. Run the risk without saving. And it's a ladder. Of course.
Vegas.
Sliders are stupid. Alright, so of course now I gotta fight this guy again. Saw somebody like shooting and doing backflips and stuff, but I don't know how to do that. That's not it. No, there. Okay. Alright, so I'm not going that way yet. Let's get this resolved first. Alright. Okay, so there's no boulders or anything. Not anything to see. Got the secrets. The hidden collectible items. Alright, so yeah, I can't even move the camera to make sure I'm over the ledge here, as far as I... That's why I saved. That's just garbage. Alright, so don't run all the way up to the ceiling, apparently. Because they couldn't bother to put, like, ladder-esque kind of textures here to make it look like, oh yeah, climb and shuffle over to the side. See, I don't know why that would have made any difference whatsoever. Okay, right around the outside here. Seriously? Birds will show up? Oh, and it pushed me off the ledge. How does that work? It's a pure matter of weight ratios. I weigh more than you. And it pushes me off the ledge. Freaking bird. Alright, let's try this again. And of course the bird wasn't there 2 seconds ago. It spawns right after you run through the archway there. No bird, no bird, no bird, no bird. Bird. Dead bird. Yeah, this little line here is like right when it spawned in. That was dumb. I'm gonna die. You better drop a large health pack. You didn't. I'm not saving. No mercy for crows. Alright, we got a movable box. Man, I'm gonna... this is a problem, because I'm not gonna have any health margin for dealing with those guys on the bottom. What? Oh, boy. Alright, I guess we're going up here. Get up there, Laura. Oh, too far. I guess that's an exit door. Alright. This is gonna be my doom. I shall be your doom. Uh-oh. Oh, I made it. Better be a nice double dose of large health packs, but there's probably not. Probably gonna get something stupid like a prayer wheel. Oh, look. Called that. Sliver of health. But hey. I'd be more impressed if I could actually beam him with the power wheel. Power wheel. Prayer wheel. Alright. Yep. Oh! Sucking dirt. All you had to do was sneeze and I fell over. Oh. All because I jumped when that other dude was shooting at me. Stop climbing. Stop whining. Alright. No bird, no bird, no bird, no bird, no bird, bird. No dude. Dude. You still didn't drop anything, did you? Spearman, Staffman, whatever it is. I got too close. Oh, bird. Other bird. perhaps I should eat crow and see if I get any health back. Oh, nice. Fantastic. I don't care about your gymnastic capacity at the moment.
Uh-huh.
Alright, you know what? We got enough health. Let's see if I can at least get past these guys here. Watch, put the prayer wheel in and have to deal with a boss. Give me a health pack. Large one, preferably. No, you got shotgun shells. It's not what I was looking for. His hand's clipping, but he didn't drop anything. So, I could go back out that way, but now I'm curious as to where this hole in the ground goes. Alright, how does this work? See, now I don't know how to grab the ladder. You'd think they could have at least fixed problems. Oh, just die and give me the shotgun shells, clown.
Uh-huh.
Anything interesting down here? Doesn't really look like it. Other than my shadow. So, is there some other soft way down? So I've got to figure out the ladder because this is kind of stupid. Oh, man. Maybe this way? Oh, thank you for walking backwards and grabbing the ledge. It's probably because it's at an angle, so therefore it can't. Nope. Phase plant. Replace the Sega logo, Sega intro. Phase plant. That's not going to cut it. Lara, foiled by fake ladders. And she gets her face on and still can't grab it. Grab das freaking ladder. Like, come on. I'm gonna rage quit because I can't do a simple mechanic here. Let's figure out what this... Oh, you know what? Is there water down here? There might be, but I didn't make it. Is there water? I hear water. I don't see water. And it looks like there's nothing down here. It's a dang hole in the ground. For no good reason. Oh, but perhaps if you put the keys together, you may have actually flooded the thing. Look at this. You will not... Might be done after the monastery if this keeps up. Oh, jeez. Because that's always, you know, what I do for safety. I always run off a ledge and try to grab the ladder, especially when I could have stood right next to it and actually grabbed onto it. Alright, enough of that. So yeah, there's nothing down there. Beyond the sound of running water. Oh, really? They're here. That means I gotta fight with probably like 3 guys now. With no health pack. Apparently he's hiking because he walked right by me. Oh, oh no. I'm gonna die. Am I still getting shot at? Seriously. No health pack. That means I probably got 2 more out here. Nope, they didn't open the door automatically. Oh. And I know they don't drop health packs, so... I mean, the game gives you a clue that's like, hey, let these guys fight each other, but this is a case where there's no guys to let them shoot or fight. So, oh, I keep forgetting that he comes up next. To drop the bullets on the ledge. Wow, that's broken. Now I can't even pick those up. Just my luck, it would do that with a health pack too. Alright, so let's draw the first one in. And then maybe catch the other one while he's not looking. Yeah, like that. I don't understand that sound. It's like, nobody sounds like that just walking around. I mean, it's not like they're wearing a gas mask either. Alright, let's not lose the hit off. Oops, she's not locked on. Oh, the other one ran up. Would you lock on? Oh, good grief. That's a redo. I'm not going to have enough health. And there they are. Okay, so as much as I don't really want to do this, probably running out of... Almost created about 50 save files on this one map alone. May not be making it through a second one tonight. Let me try this. Oh, you know what? Why am I not using the grenade launcher? That thing is junk. Alright, it's grenade launcher time if I've got them. I went all the way around. There it is. Oh, well, I got 2. That's why I wasn't using it. Probably doesn't matter since it takes like 3 or 4 on some of these guys anyway. Oh, they're both coming. Alright, he's coming. Let's go shotgun. No. That's only got 2 rounds. That's not going to be enough. Die while I'm trying to switch. Good night.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Now that I've chewed through my entire health supply. I'm not even going to save. I'm just going to see what this does. This has to be the end of the level here. If this were a boss with me having no health, be absolutely broken. I mean, starting the whole level all over again. Oh, I didn't have any idea that was going to open. Oh, it's actually going to make me put the Osiris thing in there, huh? Or the Seraph. No, another door. I was going to say, since there's no other door, maybe it's just going to jump us to a cutscene, but I stand corrected. There's a door. The end. There. So 2 hours in total. We're already at 1.5, and we already had maybe a third of the level complete. And yet again, missing 3 more pickups, which I have no idea unless it was on dead bodies. We had to kill 46 enemies. That's a lot. I mean, especially when they shoot back. Or rush you down and try to poke you with a stick with a blade on it. I don't know about that level. At least hopefully I should have full health. Going into this with no... Wow. Where am I? I just completely screwed that up. Now I gotta go fight those guys again.
Unbelievable.
The one time I didn't want that to happen. What? Yeah, pull a gun out.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Nothing like a little deja vu. Alright, let's say we try that again. Oh, she doesn't have her guns in that cutscene. Okay. Save. Nope. Nope. Save. Not exit. Save. Okay. Eesh. Alright, so we got icicles here. Really? Ridiculous. Catacombs of the Italian. Alright, screw you, icicles. I'm going off the side. Into the corners where there's nothing to be found. Alright, nothing on the ground. Oh, goody. That looks like a long way down. The music changed. Really, you can't give me a health pack, but you can give me flares.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Really? That's all it took? They put a secret by the first ledge we run across? Oh, there was a ladder right there. So that's the way I'm supposed to go? Oh, man. Like, this looked more obvious. Why would the secret be on the more obvious path? See, that kind of blended into the wall there. Didn't see that. Well, I guess I could have overwritten that one. Oh, that's fantastic. I am diving into Yeti territory. I'm going to get mauled. Wrong gun. Of course, he doesn't drop a health pack. I mean, he'd have to have eaten someone. Wow. I would have tried jumping off there, but... Alright, is there a way to get to that? No, not that way. Of course, that's too steep. I gotta try that again with less health consumed. See, I wonder... nope. Yeah, that makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Oh, oh, brilliant. Out of the Yeti pen into the icicle frying pan, or the melting pan, or whatever particular warped idiom you'd prefer. Oh. Watch your step, Laura. I need to quit while I'm behind. Can't even walk in proper direction without getting myself killed. Okay, so we have found the way to avoid icicles is to go off the side ledge and walk around them completely. That is a door that is not open, and I do not see a switch. Oh, we have to take on the Yeti? What was the whole point of this? Okay, so I can apparently roll past them to an extent. Or not. Okay. There's no evading the Yeti. Disappointing. I don't know why we would have to come back up through here then. Alright, we'll deal with the Yeti man. And consume all the health by the time we get to him. Nope. That's not going to cut it. That's not going to cut it. Wow. How did I get this the first time? Just gonna bonk her face. Wow. That's the worst way to use a ladder. Can I jump off? I can't seem to jump off either. Well, I had tried to do that and find a different way out of there, but there was no different... Oh, now what? So that was all to get to the door, which I found anyway. Here, kitty kitty. Yeah, it's probably going to go up to the door and then have to fight it on the way down. Stop climbing. All right, that's it. Now I'm understanding why I didn't continue past the first game of this series until they brought it back 15 years later. Even with modernized stuff, this is kind of frustrating. So I think that's enough for one night, especially since it took like over an hour just to finish a partial level. So, yeah. We'll pick up with the catacombs next time, where we can fight saber-toothed tigers and yetis to our heart's content. All right, so thanks anybody's been hanging out. I notice here, what's this from? Oh, okay. So, thanks, chatters and lurkers. Appreciate Chairman hanging out with us a bit on YouTube, and anybody who's catching up after the fact. So, I'll be on tomorrow for Wildcard Wednesday. Haven't quite made up my mind, but I have a suspicion of what we might be playing, so you'll have to wait and find out. And we'll do some Stealth Inc. on Thursday and figure out Friday when it gets here. So, have a fantastic one. See you soon.